I mean it, God. Okay, all right. I'm Mexican, that's all I can say right now. Ignorant, no Mexican in your country. All right. We're going to bring your next comic up right now. This man as well, the first time I seen him was on the Yuck Yuck Showcase here. Amateur night, very funny gentleman. Make him feel welcome, Mr. Scott Trevis.
Wow, hard to follow that. Okay, everybody, rainbows and unicorns. There we go. I have 2 kids, so I mean, jerking off in a quiet room sounds like fun. Sticky magazines are not. I just end up cleaning the fucking shower anyhow. So as Jake said, my name's Scott, and with a name like Scott, you don't need to be Dr. Dre, Dr. Seuss, or Snoop Dogg to know that Scott rhymes very much with snot. And with a nickname like Scott the Snot, you can pretty much figure out how my childhood went down on the playground. Most days started like this. And followed up with a little bit of this. And just for good measure, these pricks always give me one of these. So I spent a lot of time saying, "No, Sammy, no!" Things didn't get much better as I got older. I dated a girl named Cynthia for a while, and she was a fashion designer. See, she designed and made her own clothes. She was always well dressed. As you can see, it didn't really work out between the 2 of us. But that was okay with me. She was too materialistic. So I'm happily married now, and I've been married for 10 years. So most people would say that 10 years is a milestone, and I would agree. There's lots of days that I feel like I've been carrying a stone for miles. A very large stone. For miles. And miles. And miles. So I Googled myself the other day, and you get some words and it picks up a little line of pictures in there. Turns out that I'm an African-American rapper. Now come on, Google. Anybody can plainly see I'm not a rapper. Speaking of black and white, this is a true story. Any dog lovers?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog lovers? Okay, good. Yeah. Did you know that in 1634, the first Dalmatian was spotted? It's true story. So I was thinking the other day, if Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben hooked up, would their love child be light, white, and fluffy? Just a thought. So last year for Father's Day, my 4-year-old son gave me some tickets to the monster truck show. I'm looking at my wife saying, "What the F? Monster truck show? Really?" So, "Oh, go on, dear, it'll be fine. You'll have fun. You and the boy, you can have some father and son time. Yeah, it'll be fun. Father and son time. While you're lying on the couch in your pajamas, binge watching Netflix and eating cheesies. I'll be at the monster truck show." Awesome. Fast forward a couple of months, here we are, the monster truck show. Got the doors locked, can't let you in until right at 1:30, so gotta get there early, stand out in the rain for 30 minutes waiting for them to open the doors. So we finally get inside, and what do you see? No, not the monster trucks. No monster trucks. The merchandise tables. My little 4-year-old's eyes light up like a Christmas tree. And all I can see in my mind's eye is some big fat redneck prick bastard in a boardroom in North Carolina. "I'm a-telling you, Ray, if and we can slap a logo on it, we can sell it at the dang old monster truck show." And they weren't kidding. Monster truck stuffies, Hot Wheels, flags, posters, t-shirts, Zippo lighters, hoodies. hoodies, and my favorite, the 1 gallon Slurpee filled cup with Gravediggers flashing eyeballs on the front. Now, I've seen this movie before. This weekend, Monster Truck Show. Next weekend, Overtime. So I grab his little hand and off we go into line, and we're just trudging up to the tables up front. Like, feels like being an extra on The Walking Dead. And he says, Daddy, I want a monster truck. Daddy, I want a flag. Daddy, I want a t-shirt. You know what, kid? I want an Advil. And just then I make eye contact with another dad. Just looks at me. It's beer and hoots, man. Beer and hoots. Beer and hoots? What does that even mean? Beer and hoots? So finally, we're just getting to the end. There's one guy in front of us. I can feel it. We're in the home stretch. And the problem is, this guy's just standing there. And I'm like, geez, come on. And you know what? I've been standing in line behind this guy for 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes of my life I'm never going to get back. So you need to fucking pick something, and I mean right now. I'm just about to strangle this guy when another t-shirt vendor says, sir, I can help you over here. So it's okay, so I grab another guy, off we go. Okay, buddy, you've been patient, you've been good. Look at all this stuff. You can have anything you want. You've been really good. I mean, we spent 30 minutes in the rain, 15 minutes behind that asshole. It's a bad word, Daddy. Really? Really? You can have anything you want. What do you want? He looks at me with his little blue eyes and he says, Daddy, I want to go to the bathroom. Thank you, I'm Scott Travis.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Excellent, man. How long have you been doing stand-up, Scott?
I guess me and Paul are on the same timeline since November last year.
That's incredible. Big hand of applause, folks. Great talent, great work, the judges, sir. And just so you know, because there's a lot of fathers up here, I want people to know that if you own a minivan and you pull up to a light next to another guy with a minivan, it's okay to wave and just wink. It's like a respect thing. If you want to get out and hug, that's perfectly acceptable too. I've done that a few times as well. Yeah. Tyler Middleton.
That was adorable. Hi, Scott.
Hey, Tyler.
I've watched you a couple times now, including the qualifier for this round, and I can see your improvement as it goes, which is honestly the most important thing. So keep that up. Your walkout and your opening line, first off about rainbows and unicorns was great, but then the jerking off in a quiet room line, I was like tear laughing back here, so that was good. I love that line, and I loved how on the spot it was. I could say, like, you need to cut maybe a few words out of your stories. Like, I call it word economy. I don't know if anyone knows that. Like, the least amount of words to get to the punchline as possible. And there was just sometimes where, yeah, like, extra words are necessary in the extra descriptions, but there's some of your stories where I think those extra descriptions could go away, and they're not really adding anything. So I would say that, but besides that, good set, and keep working at it and getting better.
All right, Mr. Fraser Tuff.
Beer and hoots, beer and hoots. You asked what it was, I would say probably what at least 40 or 50% of the people in this place have had tonight. You did a thing where you were like, it was for miles and miles and miles. I can't remember how it started because I've also had beer and hoods. But you were like, the point of that is that your timing, you have a great pace, which is, I think, such an important part of being a comedian is no matter what happens, even with the room, your pace doesn't change. You give people time to laugh, you give yourself time to think, and that is a great skill. You don't seem the least bit nervous up there. I think that's what I mean by that. The two kids in a quiet room, like coming in, good thing to drop right off the bat, man. For sure, that every single parent can relate with. And you know, there's a lot of parents around, right? Every single father, every single masturbatory father. Because there was a lot of masturbation jokes tonight. And I feel like most of them have been made by me. Anyway, dude, good job. I think you're very funny.
All right, Miss Sonia Holmes.
Hey, Scott. Yeah, I really like that you took your time. That you really, you rolled with it, and you just really waited for the reaction, and you took your time with the storytelling, and especially right as you got into your monster truck story. And yeah, I would trade places with your wife. You should send her to your place. Totally. No, but I like that you really took your time, that you walked through the story, and you're really good with your pauses, and you're really good at rolling with the story, and taking your time to get through it. Just keep working at it.
All right, put your hands together, folks. Mr. Scott Travis. I was just over there talking to Andy.